6 foot from the University of Iowa, 22, Caitlin Clark.
Some shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for three. Last year, Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second three. Noah told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul. Not going to get it. Caitlin Clark last season. Clark gets away with a little push. Fall away, buries it. What made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a three. Ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bets. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it. The first three as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits. Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire, and hit the three. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three. Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. The finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three.
They're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second
all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects. Two. It stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet.
The second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three. Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. It is good. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. You bet.
Of 9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the
Blow the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie.
Chanta defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a look.
Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three. Push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. Just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three. Clark over Horston, hits a three.
Off the stagger on the weak side. She comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang! Letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Other way, first in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
Impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark connects.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark.
By Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down even with her body. Clark, pull up three, that one. DMV showing up, showing out. Clark, an absolute.
The best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark.
Stay loose.
Back-to-back triples.
To be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, out of it.
Isolation here for Mitchell.
Clark, another one.
Harrington off the mark as Clark steps into a three. Second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in.
For the ball
ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
Got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top. 9 total points in the game, steps it back from 3, knocks it down. At least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits.
Not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three. Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a three.
By Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. Is tries to help
Caitlin Clark asked for the ball, and that's why.
and at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last.
We saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Mabry all over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. A locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark a deep three. You bet. Ionescu did last year. Then you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects. 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark a bomb is good. A logo. 5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
Already at 10. Look at the tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown.
Turnovers, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark
Leaning and hitting.
To do that, and with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points.
Threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
48 triples coming into the game.
Logo.
Clark launches, nails it. Bounce up there with steals. And she'll take the first 3-pointer and knock it down.
And that's the way to push the ball in transition.
Oh, they're not gonna waste much time. She left the play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three. Run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a three.
Possession.
Clark to switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three. Really steep, 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot, hits a three.
Body and get to her spots of being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong here. Clark stepping back and hits a three from Reeves.
Caitlin hit it. Plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly what.
And if anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all. Caitlin Clark.
Clark, a little bit of daylight.
Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple. Indiana with the 4th fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark.
Really get out in transition, see if you can get some early quick buckets.
Oh, Clark hits her 3rd three. Clark off the screen, finds some space, and delivers. It's a triple for Caitlin.
Can't hit the three in the corner. Boston the rebound. Clark a good look. She got it. Side rebound, and then Clark the steal. Mitchell the knockaway. Clark's three. It's good. Indiana a different team though. Clark. She got it.
Clark. And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The 3-pointer is good. It's going to be
grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities. Clark gets herself free and hits where she left off. She was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
But the response for Caitlin Clark, but she can't knock it down from up top. Tries it again from a different spot. That one connects. And is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell. And Caitlin Clark knocks down.
Shooting the three that easily or that comfortably. I don't know if that's
left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three by Marina Mabrey. And here is Clark wide open, knocks down a triple. Clark, step back, hits a three.
The Marina Mabrey trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it. Working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo there on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again. Heating up. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add to her tally. The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark, another three-pointer.
Three-pointer made. Every field goal made has been three, and Clark gets her first field goal.
The Wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks down her second.
Coach side in this team.
Clark comes back and answers.
I saw the
invisible.
Oh, yeah.
They work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown carries it.
Ball more on the offensive end.
3 players in double figures. Clark again with another three.
It is a hard check. Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a three. Clark with 9 points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a three.
3 triples.
Clark trying to answer. You bets. Gives it a swipe. Clark, step back, hits a three. First quarter. Clark looking aggressive. Clark launches and hits a three.
In between quarters, in between halves, to come out with the exact same energy. And especially, that's one way to do
this year than each of the last 2 years combined. Yep. So look at Mitchell. Clark playing catch. Next season long. Fever had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help. Boston setting up Clark. ABC. Boston gets it back to Clark. Sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a three.
You're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark, step back three.
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada. Agbenle, handoff Clark, launches and hits a three. On. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three. Leading the way out of that backcourt. Clark, Boston screen, fire away, hits a three.
Last a little bit.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Shooting 67% from three.
Clark on a step back, buries a three. 15th game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second three. Benley. Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet. Zoom trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with 3 more. Free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
Into a ball screen.
Clark, yes!
For a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. So well as of late here in DC. Here's Clark. That one rattles through for the rookie.
Third quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has one. Clark working Mabrey, separating, taking, and hitting.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three in this first.
Good looks, though. They're getting good looks.
Clark connects on a ball. Working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet!
Hey fans, just want to say thank you for all your support all year long.